This is the message that we want to give to all human beings. But the problem with that is the Muslims themselves aren't very nice to each other. We're not very nice to each other. We are very quick to judge each other. We're very quick to get angry at each other. We are very quick to argue with each other. We are very quick to abandon each other. You hear one thing from someone, you say, I will never talk to him again. You have one disagreement with someone, you give them up entirely. Our Rabb is not like that. I disobey him once, and he doesn't say, forget Norman. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. He doesn't give up on me. But we, the Ibad of Ar-Rahman, have no Rahmah. Subhanallah. How many people, subhanallah, you are gifted in this community. I saw there are lots of masajid in this neighborhood. And that's a ni'mah from Allah. And they can be different from each other. That's a reality. But it should not take away the love for you have for your Muslim brother who goes to another masjid, who has some difference of ideas with you. It's okay. At the end of the day, you share La ilaha illallah with him. You share Muhammadur Rasulullah with him, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. That is more than enough. That is more than enough. That for you to love your brother. That you don't check, is he the same ideology as me, same group as me, same thought as me, same race as me, same fiqh as me? No, don't check that. It's just he said salam to you, that's enough. لا تقولوا لمن ألقى إليكم السلام لست مؤمنا لا لست مسلما لست مؤمنا بل هو أهل الإيمان. You know, don't say about someone who says salam to you, they don't have iman. These are people of real, genuine faith. This is a commandment from Allah Azza wa Jal. We have to do this. So we need the development of a brotherhood, a real brotherhood in our community. This is something that takes a lot of work. And wallahi, if we don't do this, then you know that we don't pay the price. Our children pay the price. We don't pay the price. We will be okay. We'll be fine. But you know what happens after them? Allah Azza wa Jalla described this in the Quran. It's very clear. Very clear. When people don't get along with each other, the people of knowledge, وَمَا تَفَرَّقُوا إِلَّا مِن بَعْدِ مَا جَاءَهُمُ الْعِلْمُ بَغْيًا بَيْنَهُم. Right? وَلَوْلَا كَلِمَةٌ سَبَقَتْ مِن رَبِّكَ إِلَى أَجَلٍ مُسَمًّى لَقُضِيَ بَيْنَهُم وَإِنَّ الَّذِينَ أُورِثُوا الْكِتَابَ مِن بَعْدِهِمْ لَفِي شَكٍّ مِّنْهُ مُرِيبٍ. Those who received the book after them, those who inherited it, the next generation, after the generation who fights each other, the next generation is doubtful about the deen. لَفِي شَكٍّ مِّنْهُ مُرِيبٍ. And they're not just in doubt. Shak itself is doubt. Then you have the word murib, which is muta'addi, which actually means they're in doubt and they put others in doubt. They're not just in doubt. They put other people in doubt. We are living in those times. Maybe you don't get those emails, but I do. Brother, I'm not sure about Islam anymore. I don't think it's the right religion. If it was the right religion, why would the Muslims be fighting each other all the time? The Muslims in my masjid fight each other all the time. How can this be the religion that will unite humanity? I don't believe in this religion. I get those emails. And the people who are fighting each other, they think they're doing something for the sake of Allah. That is not the sake of Allah. That is the sake of our own pride. That is the sake of our own ego. We have to let that go. We have to save our children. We have to make, I said this in Arabic, I'll say this in English. We have to make the masajid in Western countries welcome for children. We have to make them welcome for children. We have to make them welcome for families even. Because where are they going to get Islam? Everything outside is calling them to tughyan, to baghi. It's calling them to rebel against Allah. Everything outside. The one place they can come closer to Allah, and you get angry at them when you hear a little bit of noise from children. We heard some noise from children today and during the khutbah, and some people made the face, huh? Calm down. At least they're here. At least they're here. How many parents here are putting their children in Catholic school? At least some children are in the masjid. I'm happy at that. I'm not angry. I should be grateful that they're here. And I pray more of them are here. Yes, we have to control our children and not let them go wild, but you know, even if they do go a little wild, it is a small price to pay for a child to know that there is this place where everybody loves everybody else. Where it doesn't matter what you look like, you're not judged. You might get dirty looks when you're traveling outside, when you're waiting for a bus. when you're taking the train or the tram or whatever you take here. Some people might look at you differently, like this guy. But when a child comes into the masjid and he sees that the African and the Arab and the Indian and the Turk and the Indonesian, they all look at me with love. They don't care what I look like. Then he realizes Islam is bigger than race. It's bigger than that. Where are we going to teach that lesson if not here? We have to teach ourselves this lesson, and we have to teach humanity this lesson, subhanAllah. But before we take it to the world, we have to learn it ourselves. وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَقَبَائِلَ لِتَعَارَفُوا. And the ayah before even, إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ إِخْوَةً فَأَصْلِحُوا بَيْنَ أَخَوَيْكُمْ. Believers are nothing but brothers. Nothing but brothers. Now you tell me, do brothers fight? Yes. Brothers fight. But do they hate each other? No. And even when they fight, then their mother comes, slaps both of them, and they become brothers again. You understand? It's okay if we disagree, but at the end of the day, we are brothers. We have to let it go. Family is more important. This shahada is more important. I'm not saying we will never fight. We will never argue. That's a reality. We will. It will happen. It will happen. But you know what? فَأَصْلِحُوا بَيْنَ أَخَوَيْكُمْ. Make peace between your brothers. End the fight. Let it go. Let it go. Whenever next time you say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah to someone, you know what Assalamu alaikum means, right? Everybody knows what it means, but nobody knows what it means for your heart. When you say Assalamu alaikum to your brother, it means I'm not angry at you. I have no grudge against you. I have no arguments with you. I'm in my heart, to your heart, there's only peace. There's only peace. But what do? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And we say salam to someone with such angry face. And we say salam and then we start arguing. That's not salam. When we say assalamu alaikum, the fight is over. It's done. And if it's not over, then remind yourself, لِمَ تَقُولُونَ مَا لَا تَفْعَلُونَ. Why do you say what you don't do? Don't say salam and you don't mean salam. Don't extend peace but you're not peaceful. Be peaceful when you say salam. May Allah Azza wa Jal make us a united people. A people that when they spread salam among each other, afshu salam, kama qala al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, spread salam. It doesn't just mean assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum. It actually means spread peace. Spread peace. Be peaceful among each other. May Allah make us of those people who spread peace and not fighting, that increase the love among the Muslims and not hatred among the Muslims. And that may Allah Azza wa Jal make us more patient towards each other when we test